Hello everybody, go to for another episode of Doki Literature Club. I know I said I would wait to see your guys' reaction to the first episode before I record another one, but I honestly had so much fun in the first episode. I decided I was just gonna make one anyway. I don't really care what you guys say. I'm making another one. So let's load this up. And you can use the skip button to fast forward to text you've already read. Alright? So I guess we're still going for Yuri, I think, is our goal. Contamination, that got him. Misfortune, uncontrollable. Unstable. Meager. What was that? After image. Bang. Hopeless. Why is Sayori depressed? What is with her? Because infallible. Massacre. That one gets Sayori. What the heck? Judgment. Unrestrained. Variance. I just gotta pick the big words. I guess I just like what I gotta do. Frightening. Horror. Disoriented. And then tenacious. Bang! I think we only got one Sayori in there. Oh, wait, there's another one. Okay, we got two. Never mind, we got like two Sayori in there. Now the day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've got a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Golden. So, Sayori. Oh, that said yo, Sayori. Dude, I'm so illiterate. Ugh. Looks like you're good. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm still not used to you being in the club. That's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kind of hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. Yeah? That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Eh? Why that all of a sudden? No reason really. I just wanted to look at it. So he nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and it gets it open. Then she turns it upside down, lets its contents spill on the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. You were gonna bum off of me, I see. I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money, so I would lend you some. There's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so, that only leaves the one option. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri suddenly giggles. I didn't know that she was listening in. Her face is in her book, as always. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri, tell Golden let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed in my book. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much. It's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You were right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the revolution. Revolution? Okay, retribution. I was about to say, that's just improper grammar. I know I thought I read that wrong, because it was improper. That's not what revolution means. Still, coming from you, Sayori, I guess there's a little devil inside of all of us, isn't there? Ehehe. Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on. Give me more credit than that, Sayori. Hee hee hee. Pwop. Yeah. Out of nowhere, somebody smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles under the desk. Ow. What was... Yeah. A cookie. Cookie. Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? Because I paid my restitution. Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. Restitution? I guess. Yeah, I guess it could work. I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. I was totally worth seeing your reaction though. I don't know why I gave her that voice. I'm pretty sure it was different last episode. Natsuki, that's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. So Sayori clasps her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Ah, yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why don't you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. But everyone's a homie of Sayori. They're so tough. Hehehe. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Aw, jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hand. Natsuki reaches out to nudge Sayori off of her. So you want to steal that cookie? Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. Hey! I called that. Did Shizzy just do that? It's the hungry little shark. Ooh, mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori? Eh? Natsuki glances around. Oh, Monica isn't in the club room. Weird. Ugh. Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just has something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. Eh? You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's true. Excuse me? Suddenly, the door swings open. Sorry. I'm super sorry. Oh, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Again, deadpanning me. I don't like that. Stop it. Turn like them. They're all turned. But you just deadpanning me. Eh? Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. I'll hold you up anyway. Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kinda just lost track of time. That makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it, since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. I don't really. I kinda just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monica. Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Yay! That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Golden. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently. I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So, I didn't miss anything, did I? Not really. I chose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm not sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. Looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. No, I'm not going to insult her, she's cool. Yuri's back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. What is she doing in there? Hey, Yuri. Huh? I suddenly noticed that Yuri is reading a different book from the one we've been reading together. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. No. I was kind of just waiting for you. That's the case? Why don't we go ahead and get started? Yes, let's. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. There's one thing that can make my reading time here any better. It's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf with a kind of filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. Oh, that's how they've been heating their water. I've been about to say, has she just been like serving just ice cold tea this entire time? Which isn't bad, to be fair. Sweet tea. Best iced. But I forgot electric kettles exist. I'm gonna be honest. Also, what's in this closet? Universal closet they have going on over here, bro. Got everything in there. I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk. Now I'm gonna go get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms. What's that supposed to mean? Just because of her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and methodical. So she's organized or something? I don't know what that means. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. Might as well walk with you. Yeah, why not? Shall we go then? Yeah. Where are you two off to? Huh? You're just gonna make some tea, so I suddenly realized how weird it sounds, so explains to Monica. We're just filling the water pitcher. Okay. Sorry, I was just a bit curious. That's kind of a one-person job, isn't it? That's... Monica, please mind your own business for once. Damn. Or do you want to tell me there's something wrong with helping involve Golden Club activities? My mouth gapes. I suppose there's nothing wrong with that. Let's go, Golden. Yuri quickly exits the room, and I follow. Okay. We might have made a mistake picking Yuri over this. I think she seems a bit possessive. Or is that... No, not really. If I had to, also the music just cut, by the way. If I had to, describe how everyone's relationship with me so far is, Natsuki's hit or miss. Sayori, best buds. Yuri's... You can tell she's really into me. Natsuki, you can tell she cares what I think, and that, she's into my opinion and stuff. Like how she was fighting over me last episode. But, Yuri's really into me. She stood up to Monica. Monica's supposed to be, the head president. No one's really, talked anything. No one's actually had any negative words to say about Monica. And then Monica's, look, you've been chill. They haven't really been too much into me. That's the first bit they seemed, kind of jealous. That Miura and Yuri were walking out together. That's the first bit they seemed kind of jealous with. It's still weird that we can't... we can't even, make a romantic poem towards, Monica in any way. We didn't have the option. Unless hers is, a secret. One of the words, makes none of them bounce. And that's, the secret for hers. Hers is, a harder ending or something. I'm assuming each one has, a separate ending. Which girl we choose or something. I guess we end up with one of them. Once in the hallway, she suddenly puts her forehead against the wall. I spoke without thinking. How could I say something like that? Yuri. Something about the way she said that. It made me feel so irritated. What's wrong with me? No, Yuri. I think you did the right thing. I wasn't expecting it, but it's also not right for Monica to judge people like that. Golden. How come even when I do something bad, you're being nice to me? Because nothing that you do is as bad as you make it seem in your head. That's true, honestly. Well, not always true, but most of the time it is true that you do something bad and you overthink it in your head constantly. Nobody's perfect. We have emotions, and we can't always hide them away. But you always amplify things in your head. Your mind turns a light rain shower into a hurricane. I'm Loki spitting right now. Master Oogway Wait, no. That's how I said to do hers. No. Wouldn't you hate me for something as terrible as that? Why would I hate you? I can't hate someone for having emotions. What kind of friend would do that? Friend, you say? Ah, um... Yuri lifts her head. Golden, I really like being friends with you. Thanks, Yuri. I like being friends with you, too. I feel kind of awkward saying something like that. I'm doing my best to help Yuri feel better. Anyway, yeah, shall we go? Yeah. Yuri and I walk to the nearest water fountain. Once we fill up the water pitcher, we return to the classroom. Golden, do you like oolong tea? I can't say I've had it. Yeah. I've had green tea, sweet tea, iced tea, honey. Well, that's not a type of tea, is it? You just put honey in tea. Raspberry tea. I haven't had that many teas now I'm thinking about it. Peach tea. Peach tea. Anything is fine. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others. Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything. Haha. In that case, you'll only be even more impressed. Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches a teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. She's happy. Yippee! You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show. I'm glad we're making her kind of happy. She seemed a little sad just at the start of this. And you noticed, I was doing a bit of thinking. And I decided that I would try expressing myself a little bit more. Aww. It turns out it's not very hard for me to do. When it's you who's around anyway. Oh boy. That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, Golden. It's very endearing. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watch Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Golden, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Eh? Why is that? It's a little bit easier on my back. I can move my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. You can just lean back and hold the book up. You don't have to push it on the ground, because that's what you'd be doing on the floor. Well, I guess if you put your knees up and put it against your knees. I guess. I can read I read that. Sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I guess how we were reading it, you'd have to do that, because it's kind of hard to balance it, because we read together. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so do my best to manage it. Does height affect back pain? If you're taller, does that affect back pain at all? Because you're holding up more weight, right? Because say you're from your back and up, you're taller, so there's a lot more to hold up. Is that so? I wonder why that is. It's most likely because your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading. Yes, I have terrible reading posture, so that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. Also, she's got this weird curve, she's adjusting forward of her chest. That can't be good for you. It's like Monica's goofy pose when she whips her hair back. It's like what she's doing, but the C is over here. It's bad. I'll go ahead and get the book. She's the book from my bag. Sayori's got some good posture. She hasn't done any insane poses like Monica. I have some chocolate as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies that I kept hidden from Sayori's candy radar. I take it since it will go well with the tea. Chocolate and tea? I guess. Yuri and I then sit against the wall. Tea keeps at our side. As if in sync, we assume the same reading positions as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. I can't see too well. Yuri sides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but she's being less apprehensive, so it was more than I can handle. Your teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a posture that makes it even harder to focus. Because now, I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. What? Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing, to your knowledge. She wears her intense reading expression. I can only presume that the world around her is faded away. Actually, she might actually be reading. As lucky sounds like something she would do. I use all my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally managed to relax a little. put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Ah, sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. Ah, that's okay. I won't take any. Eh? Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, it might get smudges on the pages. Ah, you're right. I didn't think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. It's actually really good art. Wow. I don't know who did it. It probably says it in the title screen, but props to them. It's really good art. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so I don't have any hard of a time reading it from it. As a result, her left arm is practically resting on the top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri's already totally focused on reading again. Take a chocolate candy and pop it in my mouth. She does it really focused on reading. Also, has purple eyes. Is that natural? I didn't know purple was natural. I don't think it is. Unless I'm just stupid. I swear purple isn't a natural eye color. Isn't that? I thought it was like brown, blue. Oh no, you can get violet, can't you? You can get like a violet color. Cause you can get green, brown, a lot of shades of brown. My eyes are like a kind of mahogany brown. Or someone described it as mahogany brown. Black. Yeah, brown, black. Well, no, not black. You can't get black. Brown, red. Pretty sure you can get red eyes. Yellowish, greenish. I think you can get purple. And blue. Did I say blue? And hold up to Yuri, says he and look away from the book. She slowly parts her lips as the situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. I placed the chocolate in her mouth. Oh, it appeared. It's just like that. Yuri closes her lips over. That's a small piece of chocolate. I mean, I'm just a fat American. Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Oh, the eyes widened. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. Golden. Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. That's... Well, you were just helping. That's something that friends do. Right? I mean, not really in this kind of context, but yeah. That's all it was. Yeah. Then, you don't need to stop or anything. I see. The situation is getting really tense. Yuri tries to return to the book, but I can tell just by her expression that even she can't focus now. My heart is pounding. I nervously take another chocolate between my fingers. This time, Yuri's eyes meet mine. How did it even come to this? Yuri doesn't avert her gaze. I notice her chest rise and fall into the rhythm of her breaths. Raise my arm. Ah. Like before, Yuri parts her lips. But it's different this time. I take the chocolate, place it in her mouth. This time she's staring at you. She's sweating. I take the chocolate and place it in her mouth. I feel her hot breath on my fingers. Okay, everyone. Yuri jolts back. It's time to share poems. Golden, you can help Yuri put away the tea stuff, right? Yeah, of course. Okay, thanks. The spell's abruptly broken. I'll take care of the cups. Yeah. Yuri picks up the teacups from the floor. I pick up the bag of chocolates. In the end, we hastily clean up without so much as a word between us. I get the feeling this is something neither of us will have the courage to bring up. Feeding. Oh. Well, we gotta go to Yuri. We'll do the same order as last time. Let's see what you've written for today. Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it? Golden. This one might be even better than yesterday's. I did get a better score for hers, so. How did you even pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday, I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing. Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hand appears sweaty. I'm not used to this. Used to what? I don't know. It's fine. Take your time. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offer that patience to her. Yeah, just being appreciated like this. I guess. It probably sounds really stupid, but seeing someone motivated by my writing, it just makes me really happy. Are you saying you've never shared your writings before? Yuri nods. Really? I don't believe you. I really only write for myself. And besides, people would just laugh at me. Do you really think that? Again, Yuri nods. Huh. Even your close friends? Yuri doesn't respond to that. I wonder why. Anyway, do you want to share the poem you wrote today? Yeah, I do. If it's I'm gonna end my life. That was the worst stutter I've ever had in my life. If it's with chat. If it's with you. Shut up, all of you. The raccoon. It happened in the dead of the night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. I love that phrasing, a guilty snack. Oh, it was a long one, jeez. She did say hers were usually long, that other one was short. My attention was caught by the scattering, I can't tell. It might be a U or a cursive A. Scattering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. Okay. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread. My subconscious, well aware of the consequences. Well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. Yeah, probably. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity, the raccoon, an urge. The moon in Seven's place, its phase, and reflects that much more light off my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited, or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions on the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon is taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently. So my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood. Classic Pandorian conditioning. I slice the bread and I feel myself again. And I feed myself again. I say, that doesn't make sense, that last line. Parlovian? Is that Parlovian? I don't know what Parlovian conditioning is. Okay. I don't get it. I got her last one. I don't get this one. So, okay. I know she's with like deep metaphors and stuff. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. Yeah, I don't get it. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. You and me both, mate. You and me both. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style, using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's those sort of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself. So I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Why do you keep them to yourself? Because they're embarrassing, and people would make fun of me. Don't you have anything like that, Golden? Well, yeah, I guess I do. I feel like everyone has a little something like that. The best we can do is respect each other and our individualities, even if it's difficult sometimes, and some things make us uncomfortable. After all, if I haven't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. Okay, I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener. Your rants are fine, mate. You're good at a lot of things. Writing, listening. There really aren't many people like you, Golden. That's exaggerating a little. It's just how I feel. I never thought I would feel so comfortable sharing my writing. Chat were risen her up. But now, I almost feel like I look forward to it. It's just a really nice feeling. And you're to thank for that. It's nothing really. Yuri smiles sincerely at me. For just a moment, her timidness seems to disappear. Oh. I thought, like, her timidness seems to disappear, then she disappears. Okay, let's talk to Sayori. Hey, Sayori! I like this one, Golden. It has some nice feelings in it. Oh, I'm glad. Does that mean it's better than yesterday's? Let me think. I don't know. I guess I like them both. That's not very helpful, you know. I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad. That's why I just go by my heart. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem. Not sure that's exactly how it works. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of this whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place. Yeah, me neither. Ugh. Why don't you at least try giving it some thought? Aw, you want to write something for me? That's so sweet. Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point. Eh? Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep it in mind. Well, whatever. Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet. Oh, okay. I think I get it. Some of the sad ones she liked when I was making the poem. I'm assuming if I went for Natsuki, some of the really cutesy ones she would also like. So she's a mix of both. I assume what would happen if I went for Natsuki instead. Yeah. I like things that are happy and things that are sad. Happy and sad? I can't see you liking something sad, Sayori. Well, I like happy the most. But sometimes, when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem could help give the rain cloud a little hug and make a nice happy rainbow. Sayori, that's unexpectedly poetic. Huh? It is? Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Golden. I should go write that down then. You can read my poem now, okay? Are we eating breakfast in this one? Muddles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's a secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly. But there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle and to keep it safe, and I put the bottle on the shelf of all the other bottles. Happy thoughts. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in the bottle, all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle is starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way, then to a bottle to save the day. Now after night, more dreams. Friend with a friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go. I explore in a dark cave, discovering the secrets in the nooks and crannies, digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done. I open up and think of my friends, and they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pulled them from the shelf, one after the other, holding on to each for every friend, each and every bottle. Every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, and shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading something, but all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. What? Her happy thoughts, she's given them to her friends. And they really want these happy thoughts, but they drop them every time. I wonder what that mean. Holy crap. Sarah, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was going to write the best poem ever? Yeah, but, I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot. I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Oh, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. Yeah, I'm pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah, writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Don't get ahead of yourself. Sayori always has a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Yeah, she seems happy. That's good. Okay, that's okay. Well, I can admit it's better than the last one. It's nice to see that you're putting in some effort. That's good. I still don't like this at all. It's trying too hard to be serious. Eh? What do you mean by that? Poems don't need to be all deep sounding to express something. It's going to sound like you're forcing it unless you don't really suck at it. Honestly, don't bother trying to write poems like this until you're at Yuri's level. Natsuki stops short all of a sudden. Oh, you do like her poems. Don't tell me. Yeah? You're not just trying to impress Yuri, are you? What are you talking about? Keep your voice down. You know Yuri would love this angsty. It's because she's a talented writer doesn't mean I mean, you. Looks like I'm in trouble. I somehow struck a nerve. What I did is beyond me. I am so done with you. Natsuki shoves the poem I handed her back over to me. Take your stupid poem. If you write it for someone else, just don't show it to me. Ouch. That's what I get for letting a younger girl step into my business. Once I was a mind reader, I was destined to be in a world of pain from the start. At least Natsuki wasn't really the girl I was trying to impress in the first place. Yeah, you're right. Huh, okay, so she just doesn't care for me anymore. I wonder if she's gonna stop making advances toward me, or if she'll be really jealous towards Yuri in a way. Oh, my finger went numb. Monica. Hi again, Golden. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that, as long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You'll never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. Give my poem to Monica. Alright, this one's good. Feels like you're not only getting more comfortable with your style, but the imagery is better than the last one I read. Just wondering, where have you been finding inspiration in Yuri's writing style? I guess so. You kinda know that, but she's talented. Yeah, totally. I think her poems are the most romantic. That's the best way to describe it. She's like a totally different person when she picks up a pen. I noticed that too. What's with her face? Let's see if I can express her expression. When she's talking about literature, it's like a light turns on inside her. Sadly, it's hard to get much personal conversation out of her. Trust me, I've tried. Who knows what's going on in that head of hers? Yeah. I hope you don't mean that in a bad way. No, of course not. I'm sure Yuri's nice. I just meant that I just wish she didn't keep so much to herself. But still, defending her like that? You must be pretty into her. Like this is the posture I was talking about. Holy shape. Because her legs are straight down here, you can see it. So she's just bending her body. Holy. Also, again, ponytail. You completely misunderstood. Calm down. I'm kidding. Besides, pretty sure she's already got a boyfriend. What? Aw, cheeks. Wait, really? Yeah, that fictional one anyway. Oh. Monica kind of whispers that last part to me. Just a hunch, but, well, not really anything wrong with that. Oh, well, I know. I was just saying. But anyways, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue, an endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms, squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine? Sine? Cosine, tangent. Oh, sine, cosine, tangent. Oh, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust, an endless poem of meaningless. Load me. Huh? Load what? Save me? Load me. Well, so I don't think I can do that. Because that's the first thing I thought of. It said load me. I got scared. I'm like, can this thing install stuff? It's even more extracting your last one, huh? I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like that. Or like it. No, I never said that. Just the kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. Oh, is there something with the spacing I was supposed to see? It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really sharp makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's so hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling. Okay, something's up with Monica. Okay, chat, let's be honest. Something's up with her. She's the only girl who's been staring straight at me this entire time. Her last poem sounded like she was breaking the fourth wall. And this one's even freakier. Save me, load me. I guess something you could save. Or a conversation with the reader. So putting it in that way, then every poem is about something. That's a good point. I hate teachers who give you like a poem and be like, okay, find the true meaning. And like, maybe the meaning is what the poem says. You ever think about that one? Maybe. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Ooh! Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. Huh? You never know what might change your mind. Or something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing? What are we even talking? That's my advice. What the? Huh? Thanks for listening. What? Wait, she just broke the fourth wall. Should I save? Chad, do I save? Let's save. Okay. Return. Okay. I'm gonna save just because of that. The hell? Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so everyone can sit at the front of the room. It's about that festival. Well, sort of. Okay. Do we really have to do something for that festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We always end up embarrassing ourselves and stuff getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Siri has been working on posters. I've even designed some pamphlets we can get up during the event. Okay, that's great and all. But that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Sorry. I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing? Monica? Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. The cool part is, we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Like a poetry night. Sarah's putting it all on the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sarah, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting these posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no. It's not a bad idea. I didn't sign up for this, you know? There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagine it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys. No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple days ago. I'll have to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room of full people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. So, I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then we'll inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah, it's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. And those reasons that we're all in this club today. You don't want to share that with others? Inspire them to find the same feelings that you brought here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. If all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, I know you can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess it leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments here. Yeah. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. Alright. Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces. Sigh. I guess I don't really have a choice. That's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh. It'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to our main event. I want you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way! Monica, this is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of your strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little bit more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now, let's see. Monica flips through a notebook. The specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. We have a podium. How the poem is The Way They Fly. Ahem. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She does exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. This is something she's done before, or she's simply a natural. I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. The four of us applaud. Recitation? Okay. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica. Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you gonna go next, Sayori? I'll go next. Yuri's all fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. You can do it, Yuri. It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Some time ago, she practically refused to do this. Why she's suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed in her books. Her quivering words transform into the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns and a structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. It's about to be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality. Snap back to reality. Whoop, there goes gravity. Snaps back to reality and gusses around her as she's bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterwards and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. Now we didn't want to applaud for her. We were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. So we applaud. Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri's down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm next then. Sayori hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks up to the podium. This one's called My Meadow. Sorry, I giggled. Hee. Sayori, it's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror, or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way. I see. Okay then. Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori's is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it, but hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone that I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud. I did it! Good job, Sayori. Even Golden liked it. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little bit more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do it in front of everyone. The next time, I'm gonna make you pick a poem that challenges you a little bit more. You don't have much time before the festival, you know. Okay. Now, who's next? Natsuki. Don't make me go before Golden. Not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Golden lower everyone's standards low before. Damn! Lower his standards before I have to go do it. Natsuki. It's fine, it's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I just have to go for what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. Oh, someone's got their eyes directly on me. Ew. Poking those out. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive a applause anyway. Sorry, I'm not really as good as anyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities, more about your lack of confidence in your own writing. That's something that'll improve over time, though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. It just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah, I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called... Why are you looking at me? Because you're presenting. Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and a rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down, as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, wasn't it? Easy for you to say. You'd better not make me do that again. Well, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it for other people would be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people. When it's just my friends, just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so. I guess if that's the case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what's it like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez, I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem. She's always slapping Natsuki. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival's coming up. Let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow. Then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. I can't wait. I can do this. I can do this. Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica. I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club and impressing Monica, then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori? Yep. Look at you two. Always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys. Don't make such a big deal about it. It must be a little nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, Golden. You don't have to say it. Whatever. Let's go already. I walk home with Sayori once more. Oh, we're not gonna make a poem today. Oh, I guess we might make another one, because we need one for the festival. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed, but today Sayori's been a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori. Sorry, I was spacing out. No wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to... I mean... Sayori fumbles for words. So, let's just say that one day, Yuri has to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? Gotta put me on the spot here. Oh. This is the point where I have to choose. Okay. I like Sayori more, but we've been putting everything into Yuri. This is definitely an important choice. Let's do what Monica said, I guess. I would still walk home with Sayori. Sayori. You really think I would ditch you for Yuri? But she's so beautiful and smart. Jeez. I see her in the club every day. Besides, you always seem to really like going home together. I wouldn't just ruin that for you. You're so silly, Golden. You think about me too much sometimes. Yuri would deserve it if she wanted it so. Sorry, I've already made up my mind. I really can't figure you out sometimes. Sorry. Besides, what's the point in speculating something that's never gonna happen? Conversation trails off. Kind of a weird thing for Sayori to care so much about. But I want to respect her and keep her happy too. Yeah. And again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? I don't know. Maybe we'll finally hook up with someone. Oh, we are making a poem. Was she always angry? Is she angry because I don't like her? She's always been kind of depressed, I'm pretty sure. Raindrops. Unstable. Graveyard. She did a tiny hop. I mean, she kind of liked it. Incapable. Disoriented. Frightening. Melancholy. Whirlwind. Unrestrained. Sensation. Ambient. Determination. Misfortune. Frick. Uncontrollable. Nightgown. Okay. Philosophy. Contamination. Entropy. Sexual. Vivacious. Sweet. Oh man. I'm the last one here again. Don't worry. Let's walk in too. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano? Well, maybe not determination. I guess passion. As the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival too. I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great. Huh? Were you complaining about just yesterday, Natsuki? Well, yeah. I'm talking about our part of the festival. It's all day of school. We get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. You sound a bit like Sayuri all of a sudden. Monica, do they usually have fried squid? Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You of all people? Huh? I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Because it's right in your name. Monica. Huh? That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Again, she's breaking the fourth wall. Also, where's Sayori? I just mentioned... I was weird. She ignored me. I feel like that's something she would comment about, and Sayori hasn't bumped in yet. She's usually the first person we talk to. Where's Sayori at? Is she chilling somewhere? She in the back? She in the closet? The infinite closet? Ah, never mind. Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay? Fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as yours or Sayori's anyway. Okay, they do mention... Okay. Excuse me. Where's Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayori's sitting at a desk in the corner of the room, looking down at nothing. I'll walk over to her. Hey, Sayori. I wave my hand in front of her face. You're spacing out again. Sorry, what's wrong with Sayori? Don't mind me. I'm gonna talk to everyone else. Is everything alright? Of course. Why wouldn't it be? It just feels like you're a little bit off. Sorry for assuming things. Jeez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see? Sayori shows me a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Well, alright. I think that was her saying the fun thing. If you say so. I weirdly glanced at Sayori before turning back towards everyone else. What's wrong with Sayori? First that poem about her like losing happiness. Oh, is she losing happiness? Because she was talking about like her poems of happiness. She put in her happiness in a jar, handing it to the friends, but it just getting dropped. And she's doing it over and over again. Is she losing like her happiness? That's mean. That's messed up. The conversation has already dispersed with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since I've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time. Oh, maybe she's stressed. Stressed out. And maybe a little jealous. Because she asked about Yuri yesterday. Timothy posted Monica was shuffling through some papers at her desk. Golden, what's up? Hey, it might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? What do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into it a little too much, but she seems a bit downcast lately. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about it. Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who's idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Maybe there is something on her mind. I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Golden. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about these things, about things that bothered her. This time, when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No. It's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her, and I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Are you sure about that? You seem like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she's had a hard time bringing up with a person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Golden. Me? How on earth did you come up with that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sari talks about you more than anything else, you know? Nani? She's been so much happier since you've joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her. What? No way. Sari is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it's always been. You're so funny, Golden. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful? Because that's just how she is when she's around you? Ooh. I said too much. I'm sorry. What do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions. So you should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. Alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her, but she's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear her from here. I sigh and set myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else. That's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her? And how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. There's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Why does it feel like I'm being watched? Well, that was random. Like we were just like talking about Sayori and Monica talking to her. Why does it feel like I'm being watched? I glanced around the room. Yeah, I thought it was Yuri. Suddenly I noticed Yuri peering at me from over her book, but she looks away just as quickly with a flustered look on her face. I realize that she won't get anywhere like this. I've never really seen Yuri approach anyone or start a conversation on their own accord. Oh, she's waiting for us to make the first move to go interact. She can't do it on her own. She can't manage it. She needs help. So I had no choice but to approach her myself. But now it's a little easier for me to do that. I stand up from my desk and sit in one next to her own. I didn't mean to bother you or anything. I'm glad we chose her, because Natsuki's would have been a lot more of an annoying voice to do than hers. Because hers is like the weird one. Part because I don't like her. Relax, you ain't doing anything. But I could tell that you wanted to be alone with your thoughts. Alone with my thoughts? How are you even able to tell that I was thinking like that? Well, it's something that I do a lot. So it wasn't hard for me to spot based on your posture and expression. Not that I was staring at you or anything. I didn't do anything creepy like that. In any case, I guess you were right. Besides, sorry if I caused you any concern. Don't apologize. Your troubles are only the concern of those who are willingly sharing in your concern. Of course, there are certainly those who find the most comfort in keeping themselves. But if you prefer to share what's on your mind, then I would be glad to listen. It's really not big of a deal. I was just feeling a bit uneasy about Sayori. Sayori? Yeah. She's a little bit off today, but when I asked her about it, she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something's happened to her. Oh, that's quite romantic. Sorry, I didn't mean to say something stupid. It's not that. I just didn't want you to misunderstand. Sayori and I have just been friends for a long time, that's all. I see. Perhaps it's unusual to be so dismissive to you about her feelings. Or maybe I'm just reading into it a little bit too much. Golden, the world is full of meaning, often hidden deep beneath plain sight. There are many untold mysteries behind every person, no matter how well you may know them. So you think that there might be something behind it after all? I think that Sayori is a very complex person. Her mannerisms on the outside don't always match what may be going on inside her head, and she may not always know what she wants. I noticed her strange behavior today too. I also feel some concern for her, but in your case, it looked like she was fully occupying your thoughts, wasn't she? Well, I guess that was the case. Sayori, she really means a lot to you, doesn't she? I guess. You don't need to put it that way. We're just good friends, that's all. Yuri suddenly looks deep into my eyes. Her expression is gentle and curious, as if she was searching for something. Embarrassed? I don't know why I'm doing her voice, it's just a monologue. Sometimes, a person's mysterious mysteries are untold even to themselves. And you, as someone honest and caring, may uncover feelings you weren't aware were in you. That is, I think that she wouldn't be a very fortunate person to have you feel that way about her. Yuri, you're giving me too much credit. I'm a pretty simple guy. So I think I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings. I'm not nearly as sophisticated as you. That's not a compliment, is it? It is what it is. Anyway, as long as we're here, why don't we do some reading? Well, as long as you're okay with it. Yeah. I should be taking my mind off this whole thing anyway. Okay, everyone. Oh, we're just gonna skip past the reading. Usually we go in depth with that. After some time passes, Monaco calls out to the club room. Why don't we share our poems now? For I know it, everything is back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems, and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica, and she smiles at me. I wonder what she's talking about with Sayori. Maybe that means she's better. She smiled. I want to talk to Sayori first now. Let's talk to Yuri. We've been doing Yuri this entire time. Let's do her first again. Golden, your writing has only improved in these last few days. Every poem you've shown me has been nothing short of spectacular. I can really feel the emotions. I'm a little envious even. I don't think it ever came to me this naturally. Yuri, that's the wrong way to put it. This never did come naturally to me. I've been able to prove so much thanks to you. You're really the example I was chasing after. Is that so? Yuri gently smiles to herself. This feeling. I'm so glad I got the chance to share my writing. I never thought it would feel like this. I remember you mentioning that yesterday. I can't believe that you're so good at something you've never even shared it with anyone. It's kind of a shame. Well, maybe, but it's not like I really had a choice. What do you mean? Well, Yuri smiles sadly. Golden, during lunchtime I eat by myself. Did you know that? It's a great time to find a quiet spot and do some reading. In fact, I always have some books with me. You could say I really enjoy reading. Well, that's one way to put it anyway. But books are so full of amazing, inspiring people. People you want to fall in love with. Or people you just know would make a really good friend. Cheerful people. You will always put a smile on your face. We're deep thinkers, problem solvers who discover the mysteries of life. So when you look at it that way, I'm surrounded by friends every day. You know, and those friends don't laugh at me. They don't tease me for spacing out all the time. They don't make fun of my body type. And they don't hate me for acting like a know-it-all. People say that about you? I'm not a know-it-all, Golden. It's the opposite. I don't know anything. I don't know how to talk to people. I don't know how to make people see me as normal. I don't know how to make myself happy. I have all these feelings. All I can do with them is read and write. But it wasn't until now that I started sharing it with you that I really understood what was missing all this time. But I haven't really done anything. No, that's wrong. Just being patient and respectful. That's really important to me. I know I'm a difficult person, Golden. I speak too slowly. I second guess myself all the time. I spread too deeply into things. But every time, you've always treated me just like anyone else. It's so rare that I feel comfortable with myself when I talk to others. That's why every time I talk to you, I just feel really happy. I see. Well, I treat you how you deserve to be treated, Yuri. And if other people don't see it that way, then screw them. I mean, I joined this club hoping I would make some friends. And I would say I've had at least one success, wouldn't you? If you put it that way, yeah. We really are friends now, aren't we? Yuri puts her head in her hands, but this time she's smiling as she does it. Do you want to show me your poem? Yeah. I do. Let me get it for you. Ghost Under the Light Part 2. Ooh, two-parter. The tendrils of my hair eliminate these. Oh no, it's not the same. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. In the distance, a blue-green light flickers. A lone figure crosses its path, a silhouette abstracting the eerie glow. My heart pounds, the silhouette glows. Closer, closer. I open my umbrella, casting a shadow to shield me from visibility. I'm too late. He steps to the streetlight. I gasp and drop my umbrella. The light flickers, my heart pounds. He raises his arm. Time stops. The only indication of movement is the amber light flickering against his outstretched arm. The flickering light is in rhythm with a pound in my heart, teasing me for succumbing to his forbidden emotion. Have you ever heard of a ghost feeling warmth before? Giving up on understanding? I laugh. Understand's overrated. I touch his hand. The flickering stops. Ghosts are blue-green. My heart is amber. Oh. Okay. Finishing the poem, I start to hand it back to Yuri. Instead of taking it from me, she looks away. Do you dislike it? Oh, no, of course not. I just don't really know how I should respond. Despite Yuri's poems usually being cryptic, it wasn't hard to figure out what this one's about. Love. Don't really know if I'd be able to explain this one. That's fine. I understand this one. Yuri's having an even harder time speaking than usual. This one mean a lot to you? Yuri nods. Not really good with words, but I'm happy that you shared it with me. So thank you. I hope we keep spending time together. Despite my inability to make eye contact, I see a faint smile emerge on Yuri's lips. Oh yeah, there is. I was gonna try to hand the poem back to her. But instead, Yuri gently takes my hands and pushes them back towards me. I hesitate in response to her warm touch. You can, the poem is... Once again, Yuri fails to form the complete sentence. You mean I can keep it? Yuri nods. I'd love to. Again, Yuri faintly smiles, as if she doesn't want me to know us. You've always made me feel nice. I know I'm not good with people, but I hope that I can return the favor sometimes. Yeah, don't worry. I think you do a good job. Yuri finally turns back towards me. I guess we should move on before Monica says something. I'm sure we can talk again later. Yeah, I'm sure we will. With that, Yuri timidly smiles at me and I return to my seat so I can put her poem away. What poem is she going to give the people now? Sayori! Hi, Sayori. It's nice, I guess. Come on, I gotta tell you don't like it. Well, you don't need to worry about what I think. After all, you wrote this for someone else, didn't you? Probably Yuri. I didn't write this for anyone specifically. Maybe. That's not really what I meant, though. But it's okay. You're making new friends, just like I was hoping. That makes me really happy. And you're happy too, right? In this club? Well, of course I am. Good. That's all that matters to me. Thank you, Golden. Sayori. Is something wrong? Huh? No, nothing. I'm just a little tired today. That's... her face is weird. Alright. Just tell me if you need anything. I will. Don't worry about me, okay? You can go play with everyone else now. If you insist. Yay. I'm gonna go home a little bit earlier today. Sayori? Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. If I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom. She seems adamant, I think that's the right way to describe it, to not relate to me and to make me want to hang out with others. Let's just get that 6 over with. I know she's not gonna... Yeah, no thanks. And you didn't even... Next. Oh. Okay, thanks. I'm fine with that. I don't like you anyway. Hi, Golden. Have you thought about what you want to submit to the performer at the festival? Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of other people, I have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure. Whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It'll also make me happy to see. Anyways, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure. I'll take the poem home in my hands. I kind of just want to read hers. Hers are always so cryptic. Your style's gotten so refined, Golden. Yours been teaching you a lot of things, hasn't she? Well, I guess so. Yeah. I've been noticing how much time you spend with her. I think I've heard her say more words these past couple days than she's talked in the whole year. Not sure how you did it. That's pretty impressive. Well, she just needs some patience and a way to talk about all the things in her head, I guess. I'm still getting the hang of it myself. You're certainly putting in a lot of effort. You must really like her. That's... That's obviously suspicious, you know? Spending time with her in the club room every day. Reading that edgy novel with her. Well, I just feel bad that she has a hard time socializing. Makes me want to make sure she doesn't spend all her time alone. Besides, the novel isn't too bad either, you know. Alright. I get you. Just be careful, alright? I know that Yuri isn't used to opening herself up. So something bad happens while she's vulnerable. That could be really hard for her. Her books aren't a total escape from reality. They're just a bandage. You say that like I'm going to hurt her. Sorry, I didn't really mean that. If anything, she might accidentally hurt herself. What are you saying? Which woman? Why you say bad about Yuri? She's pretty nice. She's just shy. Anyway, I'll share my poem for you now, alright? Alright. The Lady Who Knows Everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders Earth. The lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer. All meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather. Lost adrift the sky, the victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day I search for little hope, knowing legends don't exist, but when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains, the last dim star glimmering in that twilight sky, or twilight? Until one day, the wind ceases to blow, I fall, and I fall and fall and fall even more, gentle as a feather and dry quill? Okay, expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and the forefinger. The hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I am thinking. Before I even can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer. All of which amounts to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose. We seek only the impossible. I am not your legend. The legend does not exist. With breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. This is the weirdest one. Well, this is the first time it doesn't make sense, at least. You know? I feel like learning to look for answers are the sort of things that gives life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything. It was kind of on my mind. So that's what I wrote about. A giant lady who knows everything picked you up. That's what you thought about and wrote about? Nice. Good poem. I see. I really put much thought into it. Anyway, it's almost paradoxical. Because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose all meaning? Yeah, probably, yeah. You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Everyone's depressed. Except for, like, I guess Natsuki is technically not Nat. She writes about happy stuff, but who cares about Natsuki? Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you know that better than anyone. You mean one-dimensional? Yeah, that. She's up to something, this lady. This fourth wall breaking little lady here. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Ooh, actually the writing tip this time. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But you find other people and to enjoy writing, and sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good or okay or bad, they want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way. It'll make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club. Did you think? Yeah, I guess. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Dope. Okay, you three. We're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out... Hold on a second. It's just me. Or did you say something strange just now? Huh? Something did sound a bit unusual. She said the three of us. There's four of us. That's right. deviated from your catchphrase originally in the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Oh. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. In your books, maybe. Look, the only difference is that Sayori isn't here. It seems you're right. Sigh. Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's bounced down off a little bit when she's not around. Yeah, because she's hype. She's cool beans. She's this week's flavor. I heard that once. I think that's supposed to mean you're cool. I think. Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she was with the P. Natsuki, please show some decency. Oh, come on. She actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early. Is that so? I hope she's alright. Seriously. All the times that go home with her. You picked the time she's not feeling well. So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. No. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. Oh. That's a curious expression come from Yuri of all people. Calm down, guys. Oh, I bet she's happy that Sayori's avoiding me. I bet she thought some competition with Sayori. I talked to her earlier, and everything's fine. What did she say? Anyway. just bloody ignored me. Okay. I don't exist. Whatever. Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations, so let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. That's right. Natsuki, we'll be making cupcakes. Dope. But we might need a lot of them, and different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted. And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and submitting all the poetry pamphlets. Sweet. Sayori will be helping me design them. As for Yuri, you can, guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless. Damn. Guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri to do? No, that's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know. Now Natsuki's pouting too. Jeez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit. I can tell things are even hard on you when she's not here. That may be the case. But if I can't also be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know? So you should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. Atmosphere? About that, I love atmosphere. Ooh. Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk in focus and starts nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see. That's great. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Golden. The one who is truly useless. Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You always help me out as well. You'd be really appreciative of that. That's my suggestion for the week of one of them, like clone members? How on earth are they going to respond to a second like that? I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give you. I think Monika's going to give me a choice. And you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. Golden may not like to be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance. So therefore, he may be more suited to assisting with the decorations. Hold on, I never said that. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds more like you're just making excuses for Golden to... Well, what are you saying? It will be extremely meticulous work. And baking isn't. To be fair, baking is harder. Unless you're like sculpting. Just what do you think? Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Golden to decide how we'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten the chance to spend any time with me yet, you know. So I'm sure he's interested in... You literally just said. I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying though. Jeez. Can we just settle this already? Yeah. Golden, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Of course. Very well. In that case, everyone look shit at me. Oh! Sayori! Oh, Sayori! Oh, what's... Oh... What's wrong with Sayori? I really want to check out with Sayori, but like, isn't the goal to like get with one of them? Something's going off Sayori though. I want to go Yuri. Just because we've been like this entire time we've been focusing on Yuri and getting her to like us. I feel like Sayori doesn't want us around right now. Like I feel like if we did that, we like just be hurting. Cause like she don't want us around right now. She needs a break. I'll give her that. Let's go Yuri. Well, I'll probably be the most useful helping out Yuri. Me? Are you serious? Why would you? Natsuki? I can already tell you're about to say something mean. No. I was just saying. Ugh. So you'll be helping Yuri then, Golden? Yeah. That's what I'm going to do. I'm glad. I have a bad habit of overthinking these sort of things. So I think your assistance will be very useful. That's great to hear. Natsuki? Will you be able to handle the baking yourself? I mean, yeah. I said I would be fine. Okay. Everyone can tell that Natsuki is feeling a little sour. So is that everything we needed to go over? Yeah, that should be about it. Are you guys excited? Well, excited may not be the right word, but I suppose I'm looking forward to it a little bit. Do you feel the same way, Golden? Me? Oh, I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it'll turn out. Complicated sentence for a not complicated like question, bro. That's good enough for me. What about you, Natsuki? Natsuki. What? Why is everyone yelling at me? I didn't even do anything. No. That's not what I mean at all. Oh. You're anxiously glancing between everyone in the room. I'm sorry for this. I don't really know why Golden picked me. And also, your cupcakes are the best cupcakes I've ever had. They go really well with my tea. Nothing I do for the event will compare to that, so... I get it. I'm kind of surprised, though. Why? Well, I'm the one acting immature. I know that. But you're trying to cheer me up all of a sudden. I know I'm not very good at it. I'm sorry if I said something bad. Natsuki isn't the only one surprised. Monica and I are also taken back by Yuri's words. Sayori has trouble with words. Trying to cheer someone up must be far from my own comfort zone. Yo, we're helping her out, boys. But I begin to understand. Yuri was trying to sound like Sayori. That's a bit weird. Come on now. You can't... I think that's just like the character assuming, but like... Yeah. She's not trying to be like Sayori, she's just trying to be nice. It's not like I know she's like kind of jealous of Sayori, but she wouldn't do that. I don't think she's gonna do that. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I thought she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this. Because Sayori helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. Or maybe I'm overthinking it. No, I kind of appreciated it. I'm sorry for making a big deal out of nothing. I'm going to say this. You better bet that my cupcakes will be the best part of the whole event. I believe you. Yeah, I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today. So I guess it's time for us to head out. Alright, let's get out of here then. Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monica and Natsuki out the door as they chat between each other. Turn around. Sorry. I realize I don't have any way of contacting you this weekend. Oh, you're right. I can't believe that slipped my mind. Should I give you my phone number? I think that would be the best way, yes. Alright then. You're and I exchange phone numbers. Okay. Then, I'll be stopping by your house on Sunday. Huh? My house? Is that a problem? I never told her where I live. No, not at all. I thought I would be the one going by your house. Okay. I don't think maybe I'm overthinking it again, but she just said she's going to come over to my house. I don't think I've ever told her where I live. I thought I'd be the one going over to your house. I saw no one helping you. I suppose that makes sense. But if you don't mind, I think I prefer going to your house. Alright? In that case, won't be a problem. I signed out the press for Yuri for a reason. Not like it shouldn't matter much either way. So I just need to go make sure my room is clean. I hope I managed to make myself useful in some way. I'm not nearly as creative as you are. Don't underestimate yourself, Golden. I think we'll make a very productive team. Even if you only chose me because you felt bad or something. No. Wait. You don't actually think that, do you? Oh, come on. I don't know. It's difficult to come up with any other reason you may have chosen me. I should have saved at that choice where I could choose to go home with everyone, just in case, like, I don't know, I get like a bad ending or something. Assuming there's different endings, depending on who you pick. Like, it has to be a different endings. You're forgetting the one reason with the most common sense. I should help you because that's what I want to do. But, Yuri thinks herself with extreme tense expression. Yuri, you're overthinking this. You want me to point out where you're overthinking, right? I didn't realize. I'm telling you, I want to. That's all there is to it. Do you believe me? Yuri thinks really hard again. She looked straight into my eyes for a long while. I believe you. As if it took her tremendous effort, Yuri finally says that and relaxes her expression. I'm really looking forward to Sunday. Yeah, I am too. Also, the festival's on Monday. We're doing it in one day. Crazy work. The exchange, I make my way over that door and Yuri follows. Are we walking home together? I can't believe this. Yuri's gonna be coming to my house on Sunday? My anxiety shoots through the roof. Even though I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point, there's no telling what might end up happening when we're outside of school. More than that, she told me that she was looking forward to it. Is there a chance I have to make something happen between us? Or is it too early for that? Only time will tell. Until then, I'll be able to take my mind off it. I seriously can't wait. Sorry, Sunday. I think I'm gonna end here. Okay, I'm gonna end this episode here, guys. It's pretty late for me, and I've been playing this for a few hours. This one's a longer episode, I think. It's like, I can't really tell. I didn't look at the time at the start. I'm looking at the time now. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed episode 2. Again, I still don't know if episode 1 did well because I'm recording these right after one another. I just don't want to make one super duper long episode because it feels like those are annoying to watch in some ways. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed episode 1 and episode 2. I'm probably gonna finish this game just because I have been enjoying it. It's honestly fun. But yeah, again, thanks all for watching and goodbye.